Hey, everybody. So I just wanted to check in. Y'all see where I am. I've gotten a little further than this before, and I know what's going to be on the other side of this. Like I didn't go all the way through the spinning, the revolving door, but I can tell what's on the other side of it. I already know what's going to happen. Um, and I just wanted to let y'all know that that's the reason I haven't posted in a little bit. The reason why it's been a while for me. Um, because I love this game. This game is actually spectacular. It's so freaking good. And I want to beat this game. Forgive my voice. I was doing a lot of singing earlier today. Um, I want to beat it. Okay, so if there's any, let me back up. Let me back up. Most of y'all already know me, but there are a few of you who are new to the thing that is me. Um, And there's a possibility that if these videos go any further than all of you, that there will be people who are meeting me through these videos. Um, but if there's anything to know about me, I would say, I love heavy metal music. I love D&D, video games, tabletop games in general. I am crazy about voice actors. I'm an aspiring voice actor. I hate spiders. And in all honesty, let me keep it 100, actually. Let me back it up. I am terrified of spiders. It is easier to say hate, but that's not even true. I actually find a lot of them. I think they're interesting. They are actually very interesting creatures. I'm going to go ahead and say the when you consider the ways that they have learned to hunt, when you consider the entire concept of a web, they're fascinating. You know what I mean? Like that is a very honestly elegant creature. Those are very elegant creatures. The way that they go about what they do is actually very. I almost hate to say it, but there's like a beauty to them. But they scare the absolute shit out of me. And I'm gonna say, like, I'm better about them now than I used to be because there was a point where I couldn't even admit any of what I just said to y'all. Um, I find some of them like actually physically beautiful, even though they like I would never want to see one in person. Some of them are beautiful. Like Black Widows, I think are so elegant, so sleek. There's something very, really cool and kind of symbolic in their entire appearance. Orb weavers are actually really pretty to look at. When you see them at work, it's kind of enchanting. It creeps me out, but it is also enchanting. Um, so, like the sleek ones, some of them just look really cool. Um, Oh my goodness, the little jumping, I think jumping spiders are actually adorable. So freaking adorable. Whenever I see them, I try to relocate them. Um, they're the only ones I encounter with any kind of regularity that I will try to relocate. But yeah, I like them. I like those. Those ones are actually adorable. Colin, you play D&D with me, the whole gallows situation. Um, freaking oh, to those who don't know, I play a Drider in one of the D&D games I'm in, and he is a magnificent character. And I pointedly made him out of things that make me uneasy or scare me. So I made him a half spider guy, and ooh boy, all that to say, yeah, like there are things that I find fascinating about spiders, but then there are the other ones that absolutely like are a hard no for me, like the huntsman. It honestly agitates me that those exist, or the classic. Tarantinos. Don't like them. Those are like the top of the fear for me. The Huntsmans and the Quentin Tarantinos. um, like if I see them, I get very visceral reaction. Um, like visceral internal reaction is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I'll jump back. If I see him on a screen, I like immediately try to meld into the wall behind me at Mach speed. Um, and like, man. So before I go any further in what I'm saying, this episode, like I'm a VTuber, goodness gracious. Um, in this video, I'm not going to be tackling this tonight. One, it's a little too late in the day for me. Um, and with any horror thing, as horrific as it is looking at it on the screen, my biggest fear usually is I don't want to see it in my sleep. And I don't want to run from it in my sleep. And I sure as hell don't want to run from this in my sleep. Um, so I'm not going to jump into this tonight. But I'm sending this video of me really just rambling as a promise to all of you that I want to beat this game and I don't want to be beaten by it. Because the truth is, I've been beaten by a lot of games, a lot of really good games, because I let my arachnophobia get the better of me. Like I never beat like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I man, it's been so many at this point that it's actually hard to keep track of them. But then there are some games where like I can push through it. Like now I haven't beaten this one, but it's for completely different reasons. Skyrim, those Frostbite boys, I don't like them, but they look something about their design doesn't bother me nearly as much as the one in this game. The one in this game, I think, just looks too freaking realistic. And there's going to be more to There's going to be more to that rant. Make no mistake. So like that, I can fight those. The reason I haven't beat Skyrim is usually by the time I decide I want to go back and try to play Skyrim, it's usually when we're on the cusp of something I've been waiting for like years. It's finally coming out. So it ends up going to the wayside and I'll end up playing whatever it is I was waiting on. Um, there's this game that was called Ninja Blade where there was like, I mean, honestly, the largest arachnid I've ever seen in any game, like building size. And I was able to fight that because it looked mutated enough. It was like a demon spider, you know what I mean? So the mutation took it one step how do I say? There was enough of a degree of separation between what that thing was and what a real spider looks like, and that allowed me to do that. Um, but yeah, like there are some games I just have not been able to complete because I know what I'm going to have to face, and I saw it in game. Got freaking surprised, and I'm not surprised here. I'm gonna keep it completely honest. I've watched this whole segment because I needed to. I knew I needed um, to like calm my nerves on the situation. So like I know how the course of this segment goes, and I'm going to say too, and y'all have my word on this. It is the only segment of the game that I watched ahead of time. Um, because I know how hard this section is going to be for me. Um, wow, I'm like spilling my guts right now. I'm sorry, y'all, that this became like a therapy session. But yeah, I had to look ahead because I know that this is a very different kind of fear for me. Everything before this, for the sake of the sake, raw dogged it. Um, like because of spoilers, yeah, I knew what the girl looked like, um, but I didn't know how that segment played. Like literally, I'd only seen a screenshot of her like coming through a door. Um, But what y'all saw when I played it was real. All of that was real time. Um, I was seeing it in real time. Y'all were seeing me see it for the first time. Literally everything between then and here. Uh, and it was terrifying. It was terrifying, but it was fun terrifying. I don't expect this segment to be fun for me. This segment is going to be so hard, but it is actually very important to me that I actually do it, which is why I'm posting this to hold myself accountable and to make it my promise to all of you that I will do it, you know. Um, oh, shit. Um, it's so interesting to me how this has been like a prevalent fear for me like my whole life. And whole life, the first time I noticed it was playing, if y'all remember the game Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, there were like trapdoor spiders in there. That's like the first game I think I ever had to fight a spider, and it was the first game I noticed I didn't like them. It was the first segment of, or like the first moment in my life where I realized I didn't like them. Um, and it's been something that stuck with me. And the fear is so different. Like it's so funny that I'm playing a horror game where I go in knowing I'm going to be scared, and I can tackle all those other things. But what for whatever reason, knowing this right here has me freaking stuck. Like there might have been times where I would wait like a week between playing, but because I would want to play it on the weekend when I knew I had the most time, and where I could play it when it's bright and early, and I could put like a strong like 4 to 5 hours between playing the game and going to sleep. Um, which is a large reason why I'm not doing this segment right here. Um, but like I was saying, I would wait like a week, and that was more of a timing thing. This I haven't posted here because I'm so scared. I really hate admitting that out loud, but I really am. So y'all are learning something about me today. Um, Ooh wee, nothing like being terrified and like make you spill your guts. The theme for this year for me has been change, improvement, growth, this, that, and the other. And this right here is going to be a really big moment of that for me. So all this to say, I know I'm not going to enjoy this next section, but I'm excited to do it because it's going to be a really big freaking monument for me, which is feels so dumb to say because it's a game. I'm literally talking about some freaking polygons, but it's a roadblock for me. But I've pushed through a lot of freaking roadblocks this year, and it's only April. I can do this. I can't do this tonight, but I can do this, and I will do this, and y'all will see me do this, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you. So, when y'all see me next time, we're facing Shelob.